fish a lot of bait. So, and I fish eels too, but if you go more east than we are, see, the reason I don't go east is because it's a 3-hour ride. I know the area here so well that those 3 hours will get me a big fish, and I consistently catch more 50 and 60 pound bass here than most of the guys there. So there's no reason for me to be there. It's that simple. I have 40 years in my backyard. So I need 8 minutes to get to the beach. If I'm driving home and the wind changes to a wind I love, I just turn around and go right back. So for anyone to go to Montauk, if you fish Montauk and you can stay out there for a week or whatever you do, God bless you. But I don't do that, I fish here. So I'm not gonna run all the way out to Montauk so I can say, I don't know the tide, I don't know when the bite is, I don't know what the bait pattern is. I'm fishing in the blind. That might sound nice to go out there, but not for me, I don't know it. So I'm not gonna spend 2 months to figure out Montauk. I got 40 years, I figured out this. My fish are right here. And that's another thing, by the way. Every area has big fish. There ain't a single area that don't have big fish. You can catch big fish anywhere on the South Shore, North Shore, or Long Island. You just gotta know when and where. There will definitely be a time when huge fish pass you by. And that's your job to figure that out. And there's some areas where you don't have a lot of time. Like there's areas on the North Shore where it's a very short span of time those huge fish come by. But they do come by. So in that 2-week span, you should quit your job and spend the 2 weeks there. That's how you catch these big fish. And I know everyone laughs at that, but if you're really, like when I'm fishing hard, when the fish are here, I fish twice a day. I fish every morning, every night, no matter what, until I find a bite, and then I fish it to death. And then when it's over, I go back to my normal seek, search, find a fish, and go. But the mark of a really good bass fisherman is consistency. Like a lot of people, I'm well known for catching very big bass. I put a lot of time in for it. But if you catch bass all the time, very consistently, you're a very good bass fisherman. You've learned your art and trade. You don't have to catch 50-pound fish to be great. You have to catch fish. If you go out 25 times and catch fish once, you suck. If you go out 25 times and catch fish 18, you're good. And it's that simple. That means you understand what you're doing. You know, I had a guy one time told me he fished for 3 years and didn't catch a bass. I thought he should take off 2 weeks and quit. Because I would never fish for 3 years without catching a fish. You're doing something seriously wrong. You're not paying attention. You know, maybe you're casting up on the sand, but it's impossible to put bait in the water.